Popcorn's so fucking good.
What?
Go get that Sparkle Dew.
I will get that Sparkle Dew, but first, I want to keep that. I can get rid of Dark Hand. Let's see, where is it? Alright, ready? See what this does? Ready?
Ooh, it's a flower. Oh, that one. That one was cool.
It's a big boy one, right?
That one is a little cooler than Dark Hand.
Yeah, like Lance is so useful.
Oh, there's Kaine.
That's not Kaine. That's a villager. So, he said all the other villagers were trapped in a dream. So, even though we got the fucking thing, we're not really done with the area.
Okay, I was gonna say, we're not actually done.
No, because we have to free these fuckers. Which I remember there being more. Which is weird.
Maybe just the other way, but...
No, there is another house here, but there's no one here. I wonder if there was a third one here, but then they got rid of it so it'd be less wonk. That'd be nice. I'd like to think that's possible.
I mean, it's so fucking pretty, though.
It is pretty. I just fucking hate it.
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way, yes.
Punch him.
No. You ready to enter a dream?
Yep.
It's another one.
Can't say I'm very excited to go back there. That dream world sort of creeps me out.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining.
Actually, now I think about it, I can only remember two, technically 3 of the stories. So maybe there was only 2 villagers.
Yeah.
Let's see which one this is. I hope it's the one I'm thinking it is. I breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh. For I know it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? Yeah, it's not the one I'm wanting. My box, my prison, is tucked beneath a stairway in the long unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside, I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge that plays without end. Light is no place here. Wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but for he has forsaken me. Time passes, and eternity slips by in a single tick of the clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Anyone here? I hear an unfamiliar voice say. My savior. I claw at the door of my jail, embedded thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help. I laugh. I sob. Surely this is a part of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of all the gods, help me. Impossible. I hear the sound of a lock being torn out and fall into the floor. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired boy in a floating book before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to blackness, explode with pain, and I'm forced to turn away. Who are you, I ask, shaking hands covering my face. How have you come to this place?
I am Grimoire Weiss, and this is Nier. Long have we been searching for you. Now come, stand. We shall awaken from this nightmare together.
Okay, so I was thinking of something entirely different, but that's fine. The one known as Nier sends his hand and pulls me from the cell. And my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are keen as ever, and they recognize the staccato sounds of heavy rain. I never thought to hear that again, I whisper.
Would that this were not such a terrible storm. Look at your feet.
I force my eyes open to see water pooling around my ankles and lapping on my shins. There's so much of it. I think that's why.
Yes, and more comes each moment we delay. If we do not make good our escape, we shall drown in this castle. We know you are weak, but you are our only hope to survive this place.
Time, that long-forgotten friend, made itself known again. I nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers, no matter the cost. The castle castatones are amazed, twisting upon themselves like the endless entrails of a giant.
I like that there's fighting music.
Yeah. I squinted down the dim corridors and proceeded north. Oh, fuck. At the end of the corridor, I found a row of 20 gorgeous canopy beds resting on top of carpet of velvet. All are covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Shifting for the door to the next room, I come across this shapeless mass of gray matter that has been shoved against the side of the wall. Despite my fever, I think I see the outlines of a door just beyond. When I reach out a finger to touch a piece of the mass, it turns to dust and drifts away in the wind. Realization slowly dawns. I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. I face a mountain of charred and crumbling corpses. I look from amidst the beds and back again until the horror dawns fully upon me. Someone has piled these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze.
Jesus Christ.
I know. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know. Insanity will not permit me to conceal the proportion further. I make a sound, whether scream or laughter, I cannot be certain. Then my mind grants me merciful blackness. I find myself opening the door and leaving the most terrible of rooms. Let's go down the corridors, proceed east or south. Where do you want to go?
Well, north sounded really bad.
Yeah. You want to go east or west?
West.
By west, I mean south.
Oh.
I was
Then
just saying.
east.
Yeah, east. I squint down the corridor. I squint down the dim corridors. So west or north?
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so never east. So we went east.
Yeah.
So.
If I go west.
But it's still. Is that going back or is that
West?
going west from our east? Because if we're going west, then we're going back where we came from.
So we go north then.
I thought, oh yeah.
Squint down the preceding dim corridors. Alright, so where the fuck are we going now? Because now we're north. West? I don't know if you were pointing to west or not.
No, I'm trying to think. I was like, okay, so this is that. We went this way. And we
Yeah.
went that way.
Yeah.
So if we go south, we go back.
Yeah.
And if we go west, we go sideways.
Yeah. Or we can keep going forward.
Forward.
At the end of the path, the water rises to my waist, exhausting me both physically and spiritually. I pray this is the way out. Eventually I can stand on the side of the waters no longer, so I turn my eyes upwards. Imagine my surprise when I see a series of paintings hanging on the faded plastered wall. Each depicts a person in the prime of their life, clad in clothing of the highest quality. The styles, however, are strange to me. They need me to believe that these are people have lived long, long ago. One such wears an outfit that particularly catches my eye. It is constructed of a thin, greasy cloth. Excuse me. And decorated with a motif of flowers and birds, while encircling the figure's waist is a leather belt of the most perfect construction. It is a stunning costume, even by modern standards. As I gaze at the portrait, I'm struck by a desire to touch it with my own hands. And as I extend a single finger to the painting, I am gripped by a most unpleasant feeling. Staring closely at the image, I see it bend and warp into the shape of another finger. Something beyond the picture is pointing at me. Is it another prisoner? A fellow inmate trapped for eternity in this place? I cannot let it pass, and so I seize the portrait with both hands and throw it into the water. The wall is hollow beyond the painting, and inside I can just make out a body. Whether or not this is a prisoner, there will be no rescue. The poor soul is long dead. Scraps of clothing lay on the floor behind the bones. Only a small amount of the fabric has survived, but it features the same delicate designs that were depicted on the portrait. Yeah, that's pretty fucking brutal, right?
It's almost giving Dorian Gray.
Dorian Gray?
Yeah.
What the fuck is Dorian Gray?
You don't know. Okay, I'll explain Dorian Gray when we have like free time out of this.
Oh, is it something that can't be explained on camera?
No, it can. It's just I don't want to like derail this too much, you know.
Just give me a brief explanation. I'm curious.
Okay, so young twink
Okay.
doesn't want to die, so his lover paints a painting of him, and he's just like, "Listen, I love you so much. I like painted your soul into this painting or whatever." And then Dorian Gray, young twink that he is, wants to start participating in like the good kush, you know, and like fucking and like drugs. And so he's just like, oh my god, I guess I will, but I might fuck my youth up. Till he finds out that all the bad things he's doing is affecting his portrait and not him. And like a bunch of time passes, and when he should have aged like, I don't know, 20-30 years, he just stayed this young boyish twink. And yeah,
What the fuck is this from?
it's a book.
Oh!
It was written by like the gayest man of the 1800s.
Oh, that explains a lot. I like
Yeah.
that. That's cool.
And it is actually pretty gay too. Well, considering the time period anyhow.
Hey, we'll take it. So, yeah, I've been admiring a row of corpses blocked from view by portraits of each victim at their pinnacle. How
Christ.
fucking brutal is that?
It's actually kind of cool.
For a serial killer, I take it. Enough. Shielding my eyes, I paddle forward through the water. Sweep down the dim corridors, and there's only the option for south. Now there's more options, so we had to go south.
Okay, so we went north-northeast, so we'd have to go opposite, so we went south, so south again.
I sweep down the corridors. West or north?
West.
Squint down the corridors. East or south?
South?
Squint down the corridors and proceed north. The water risen to my chin, now laps greedily at my mouth and nose. You dumb best! Shouts Nier. He surely desires to see more, but the rest of his insults cut short by the rising water. My voice, wet and tattered, floats on the smooth surface. It's ready too late for him. This wasn't how it was supposed to end.
Okay, so that was wrong. We went
Oh.
back. We went back.
Fuck! I didn't think we could die! What the fuck is the right way?
Ew, are we gonna have to do the whole thing again? Because you didn't save after it.
What? You know what? It's fine. Because you know what? We already read that shit, didn't we? Wait. I already have it.
Oh, did it autosave afterwards?
Did it autosave?
Oh god, you scared the shit out of me.
Well, that scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, you just whoosh, and I was like, whoa.
Oh my fucking god! I don't know if I did that, but god!
Okay, so we went too far north. I forgot that was where we started, and that's where the water was.
I don't fucking know. Fuck that one. We're doing this one. I don't think this one's a maze.
And another victim. This work certainly is trying.
He says that like we fucking succeeded the
I
first time.
figured a book like you would be into all this word stuff, Vice.
Nah.
Even I have my exceptions. Now let's be off.
A colony of massive sculptures were visible in the distance, their tall forms scraping at the sky. Weiss and Nier had never seen such a sight, and their eyes widened as they tried to take
Those
it in.
buildings must be huge if we can see them
nice.
from this far away.
Yeah, isn't it nice when they
What
talk?
do you think, Vice?
Yeah. Take a break.
As Weiss considered his answer, the sun beat down on them with renewed ferocity.
Perhaps they are some manner of mirage.
He said, "Oh, nope, now you gotta
Damn it,
talk."
Hawk! Under this heat, a mirage or two would hardly be an unexpected sight.
Nier nodded and wiped the sweat off his brow, leaving a trail of sand in his place. He thought he'd never been so thirsty. Ooh. The ancient road on which they walked was black and cracked with age. Here and there, thin wafts of grass pushed up through the rocky surface, as if defying those who had laid this material down over their home. The heat reflecting from the road made Nier light-headed. I almost said light-hearted. His feet hurting, he crouched down to rest. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Is someone playing a joke on us or what? The planning had already begun. Weiss tried not to let his eyes roll too much.
A joke?
He said.
No joke. This road leads to a city of art. Perhaps the path itself is simply some manner of grand artistic work.
You don't sound very sure of yourself there.
Perhaps not, but thinking of it in this way might make it easier for you to bear.
I don't know, I'm still thirsty, brah. Nier glanced at Weiss's grinning face, shook his head, and resumed walking. As time passed, Nier's feet grew more painful, and his throat drier than he thought possible. He tried not to look further than the next step ahead because the bright sunlight made him hesitant to trust his own senses.
We are definitely getting closer,
Said Weiss in an effort to cheer his companion.
Yes, this much is certain.
Encouraged, Nier lifted his gaze. Suddenly, he stopped walking, choosing instead to stand in the middle of the road with his mouth and mouth. Did I say mouth and mouth?
Yeah.
His eyes and mouth wide open and his finger pointing in the distance. Water! Heaps water!
Water? Preposterous. I don't see any water.
Over there, just ahead of us. Look, the sun is reflecting off it.
Is it a mirage?
Probably. Without waiting for a response, Nier sprang to life and bounded toward the site. What in, There was no water. There was nothing but sand in every direction. He just got bamboozled! Nier closed his eyes and sighed as Weiss floated up behind him and chuckled softly.
I believe this is known as a mirage. Many a desert traveler has spoken of such things.
Nier shook his head, bewildered. Suddenly, he pointed off in the distance, his eyes wide once more. Wait, there it is! I just missed it! Look, it's right there!
Ugh.
Nier sprinted off again, leaving Weiss with no choice but to follow. After a few minutes of running, Nier came to a halt. I could have sworn it was right around here! Confused, he put his hands to his eyes and rubbed them vigorously. As soon as he stopped, he noticed a blue, shimmering pool of clear liquid just over the next rise. With a shout, he bounded off in search of it. The chase continued for nearly an hour until exasperated Weiss finally floated up to Nier and struck him in the face with his cover. Ugh.
Enough, you blithering idiots! Stop this at once! There is no water here!
Nier's face clouded. There isn't?
Aw, there is not, and perhaps next time you will listen to me when I tell you as much.
Weiss paused for a moment, then continued speaking in a slightly kinder tone.
However, I must suppose this mad chase wasn't altogether wasted. It seems we have arrived in the city of art.
Nier looked up. Stretched out before him was a row of impossibly tall structures. The journey was at an end. They're huge! Cried Nier, completely forgetting the heat and the pain of the past few hours. I've never seen anything so big.
That's what she said.
Each sculpture was formed from roughly the same shape, a tall rectangle that stretched upward towards the sky. But that is where the simulators ended. Most were covered with planes of glass that reflected light in 1,000 directions, while others seemed to be nothing but frames of steel. Strange sculptures, am I right?
Yeah.
Some have tall spires on their tops, while others possess triangular caps. What kind of city is this? Said Nier. Where are the people? Where are the houses?
Perhaps the land is intended exclusively for artistic use.
The debate continued as they made their way through the city. Miracles of artistry was everywhere. Great iron crates with wheels sat silent on street or steel rails. Beautifully carved works with lights of red, amber, and green dangled over every street. As they moved away from the massive sculptures, hey Mort, what's up?
Are they just in a fucking city?
They are in a fucking city!
Oh my god. The second I saw the fucking stupid little fucking red, amber, and green, I was like, that's a fucking traffic light. God fucking damn it.
Yeah, it is.
Here I was picturing this beautiful fucking scape of just statues, and here it's just a fucking city.
Just, what the fuck are they called? Skyscrapers?
Yeah.
Yeah, just those.
Nier's so fucking cute, though. I've never seen something so big.
I mean, he hasn't.
He's a country boy.
Found quite very smaller ones. Some were covered in glass or brick, but many were composed of materials they had never before encountered. Sheer variety of colors and styles was staggering. Unable to find a theme or purpose to their abstract works around him, Nier and Weiss eventually fell silent. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered 3 sculptures in the shape of humans. Nier uttered a sigh of relief as he approached them. Finally! I was getting tired of modern art. The 3 statues were indistinguishable except for a single word chiseled into their right arms. One red alpha, one red beta, one red
Omega!
No Omega verse.
Yes, Omega!
It's Gamma! Gamma! As Nier moved to touch the nearest statue, a bird flew off the top of one of the sculptures. Alighting on the statue's shoulder, it emitted a brief, beautiful song that took the form of words. Only one form is real, the others are false. Real form will always speak the truth. The false one will always speak lies. That the bird parted, and as if accused, the statue shuddered to life, acquiring color and form as they began to breathe. You know how he said one says the truth and one says the lie, and there's 3 of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, look at that, said Nier. They're alive. The triplets bowed low before Nier. Please, said Alpha. You have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real.
Stop lying,
said Beta. He moved to Nier and threw his hands in the air.
Alpha's a fake. You know, I'm the real one.
What a load of crap,
said Gamma.
Beta's a fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. Okay, so Alpha says I am real. Beta says Alpha's a fake. Gamma says Beta's a fake.
No one said anything about Gamma.
Let me see.
Oh, no. Everyone knows I'm the real one around here. Gamma, you guess he says something about himself.
Huh? Yeah,
Gamma
Alpha says you have to be understand I'm real. And Beta's telling Alpha to stop lying. And it says Alpha's a fake, you know. I'm the real one. And then Gamma says Beta's the fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one. So Gamma says Beta's a fake, Beta says Alpha's a fake, and Alpha says he's real. I don't want to go ahead because I want to keep that. Because I feel like we have to figure it out here before we pick, you know?
Maybe, but there might be a second part.
There could be. Okay, so Alpha says he's real, Beta says Alpha's lying, Gamma said Beta's lying.
Yeah.
Got it. The respective replies given, the 3 statues return to their frozen state as silence once more again melts the city. Okay, so that's all we're getting from them. So we gotta figure this out. So one's telling the truth, one's lying, and they're... I guess the third one is whoever's real?
Yeah. So a liar, a truther, and I don't know.
Yeah, because there's 3. Usually when they do, like, who's telling the truth or not, there's usually 2 of them. But then they add a 3rd one in to fuck us up. So... Okay. This is how we think, people. This is how the process works. So Gamma says Beta's lying, but Beta's saying Alpha's not real. So, actually, Gamma's not saying he's lying. Gamma says Beta's a fake, and Beta says Alpha's a fake. So, fuck. No, wait. Okay, so if Beta's telling the truth that Alpha's a fake, that would make Gamma lying.
Okay, but Alpha's also saying, get me out of this nightmare.
Yeah.
How does he know he's in a nightmare?
I mean, yeah, but I think it's the more the I am real part that matters. I need a fucking paper to fucking figure this shit out. Okay. So we got 3.
I'm saying Alpha.
You think it's Alpha?
I'm going with Alpha. I'm
Alright.
probably wrong now.
I wanna think about it more before we pick.
Yeah.
So if Beta's lying and saying Alpha's a fake, that means Alpha's real because he's lying. One of them is lying.
Okay, well, so if you think about it too, I know Alpha technically started it, so like Beta and Gamma have no choice but to say like, you motherfucker. But they're both the only ones that are doubting somebody else.
That is true. But I feel like whoever said anything first would be like, I'm the real one, you know? That's my thought process.
I'm probably wrong with Alpha, but I'm sticking to it.
I mean, if nothing else, we can just scam all the way back to this choice. Because at least it's not the fucking maze. So I'll go with your Alpha. When you consider all the statements, only one of them could be the real thing. Oh, that was Weiss.
Oh.
Pierre furrowed his eyebrows and considered his answer. Only one form is real. The others are false. The real one, the form, will always speak the truth. The false ones will always speak lies. That's not what he fucking said before. He said one. One for each. Okay, so you still think it's Alpha?
Hold on. Only one form is real. The others are false.
Okay, so if Gamma's lying, that means Beta's real, because he said Beta's a fake.
Okay, I'm between Alpha and Gamma. Beta can eat shit. I don't think Beta's...
Beta's out?
Beta's out for me.
Okay, so Alpha said he's real.
Help me. I'm real. Get me
Yeah.
out of this nightmare.
So if he's true, and Beta said Alpha is false, that would be a lie. But Gamma would then be right. Because Gamma said Beta's false. That means he'd be telling the truth, which means he's wrong. So it can't be Alpha.
Fuck, I hate this puzzle. This
No,
puzzle
wait,
is
I think I'm onto it. So Alpha can't be right. Alpha can't be the one, because he said he's real.
Okay.
And that means he'd be the one telling the truth, and everyone else has to be lying. But Gamma said Beta's false. So that would be the truth then in the case of Alpha. So it can't be Alpha.
Okay. So Gamma?
Wait, let's go through all of them. Beta's, well, just to make sure. So then Beta says that it's crap, and Alpha's
No,
fake.
Gamma said that's a load of crap.
Yeah,
Beta
whatever.
is fake.
Alpha.
I'm the only
Beta
real
says
one.
that Alpha is
I'm
fake.
totally changing my answer to Gamma.
Okay, wait. Fuck. Give me a second. Beta says Alpha.
Alpha is lying.
Alpha's lying.
What was the other part of the sentence?
I'm real. He said Alpha's lying. I'm real.
Okay.
Okay, so Beta said that Alpha is lying. However,
I don't have a clue. Let them repeat or no.
I don't know. I don't want to pick it in case it's like a media game over. So, Beta says Alpha's not real. So if Beta's telling the truth, Gamma's I'm real would be a lie, and Gamma's that Beta's fake would be a lie.
Fuck, I
Which
don't
would
know.
fit.
This is one of my least favorite puzzles.
I know, I know.
This kind of puzzle where you really, really have to think about it.
Yeah.
My least favorite. Same with like ones where you have to like match musical notes. I can't do that shit.
You know, rhythm game?
Yeah, I can't do rhythm.
Okay, so Gamma says that Beta's full of crap. Beta's not real.
He's the only real one.
Yeah. So if he's telling the truth, that means Alpha is lying. Which, yeah, and that Beta's lying. But it can't be because Beta said that Alpha's fake. So if Gamma's right, he'd be the only one telling the truth.
Are you
So-
going with Beta?
I think it's Beta.
Okay, go with Beta.
The real one is Beta. Though Nier's words betrayed a noble-like confidence, he was relieved to see Weiss nodding at him!
Oh, good job. I was wrong. I was
Oh,
double wrong.
fucking Christ! This is you, by the way.
Oh, if Alpha were telling the truth,
Began Weiss in a dry tones of a lecturer.
Beta and Gamma would be fakes. But in that case, Gamma's claim that Beta is a fake would be the truth, even though Gamma is a liar. Therefore, that theory crumbles.
That's what I was saying! Oh, he said it better.
Is this still me?
Yeah.
Now let us presume that Gamma spoke the truth. That makes Alpha and Beta liars. In this situation, however, Beta is calling Alpha a liar, which would leave us with two statues telling the truth. Finally, let's assume that Beta is telling the truth. If so, Alpha and Gamma's lies would make sense. Therefore, Beta must be real.
Damn. We almost fucking lost it because we almost went with Alpha.
Woo! Because of me. I was double wrong. Bitches. Get on my fucking level.
I'm just gonna fucking figure it out. I hate... That made me feel so dumb.
I love how both times I was literally just like, I'm locking it in, and you're like, oh, wait, no, you stupid
Well,
bitch.
I was just like,
Wait,
let's
no.
go for all of them before we go through it again, you know?
Yeah.
So I finished the explanation. Alpha and Gamma crumbled soundlessly into dust while Beta sprang to life once more.
Congratulations, villager. The time to awaken has arrived.
Thank you for saving me! Cried the villager. He dropped to his knees and bowed his head as low as he could go before an uncomfortable Nier pulled him to his feet. Why did you have a dream like this? Oh, that's Weiss. My bad.
Have you been to this city before?
The villager slowly looked around the bizarre objects and sculptures that dotted the landscape and shook his head. I don't think so. I mean, it's impossible, right? There's no way I could have ever been to a place like this, but at the same time, I feel like I've seen it before. Deja vu, muttered Nier. Just like the mayor. The vague sense of unease that struck Nier during the mayor's dream spread once more through his mind.
Okay, so is this how he transported to the future?
So,
Is this how all these people transported to the future, or are they just like importing memories?
you're getting close.
I'm blaming this for the reason why we went from that like super OP boss battle tutorial to this.
That was rough.
I am positive I have seen that place before.
Okay,
Wow,
that's
wow,
enough.
wow.
I don't need you getting all weird on me too.
Alright, we've cured that one. Let us go save. And then we'll go do that fucking
Oh, I didn't
maze.
finish technically with Dorian.
Oh.
At some point, the artist who painted the painting was like, dog, look what you fucking did, because you see sexy boy twink here, but then the painting looks like this gross old wrinkly pus-filled piece of sack and shit.
Oh.
And like a gross little debauched zombie man who just wants to, like, I don't know, sexually harass kids. I don't know. That sounds like you get what I'm saying? Like, it looks fucked up, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And yeah, I know, and I don't remember if, I think Dorian just, like, gets freaked out by it at
This
some point. He
person
just
must be
stabs the
dreaming
painting and he
too.
dies.
It would appear
That's
that
his
way,
soul,
yes.
and he's going to hell.
Damn. Well,
Ah!
yeah, we gotta go through
See, I'm
this.
very excited to go back.
But this is still the same
Perhaps we should
shit.
spend-
Oh!
Yeah.
What?
He remembers the dream world.
Yeah.
He
He said
from
that the
before,
first
no,
time,
okay,
too.
yeah, never mind. I thought he remembered this one.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna skip this until we get to the part where we have to pick shit. So, because it's not that important, right? Anyway,
My savior.
I was gonna say, like, there's been a lot of depictions of hell, you know, from, like, a lot
Yeah.
of shit. What would be your favorite hell to go to?
My favorite hell.
Now, granted, you're not going to there to be, like, a cool demon. You're going there as, like, a sinner.
Oh, to suffer?
Yeah.
Probably the Sandman's hell. It was very beautiful.
I was thinking
lack of
more of,
better
like,
words.
Hazbin Hotel's hell, because at least you're just, like, still a person. I mean, there's
Yeah.
fucked up people around you, but there's always gonna be fucked up people
See,
around
I thought
you.
about it, but the fact that there's an angel purge, like, every fucking year.
You just gotta be friends with the right people.
I don't want to schmooze with people.
Or you can go cruise in the Hazbin Hotel.
Oh.
Alright, we have to go north. So we're going north. At the end of the
Okay.
corridor. Yeah, that's the corpse room. Very nice. So the fact that we're getting, like, a description of Runa means we're going the right way. I like that.
Yeah.
So I think the way we were going before worked out.
But no, but it made us turn around.
I guess. Alright, so we went north. So we cannot go south, because south is
Can't go
backward.
south. That's death.
We have to go east.
have to go east.
And we can't go west, because that's back to east, so we go north.
North. No, that's what we did last time. Oh, no, yeah, west just goes back, okay.
And now we're in a new thing. So south is out.
South will be going back.
Right. So we have east, west, and north.
Yeah, and north is going to the corpse painting room. So south and north are out.
You don't think north is progress?
No, that's where we went to the corpse room.
Yeah, but the corpse room is progress.
No, it made us turn around.
Did it?
Yeah.
You sure?
You can click it again.
I mean,
It didn't give us an option. It made us leave the room. Go to a different corridor.
Well, in that case, then east or west. Which one did we just last pick?
East.
So, should we go west then?
I think so.
At the end of the path, a row of heavy wooden casks lie on their sides in a dark chamber. Doubtless they are filled with wine. My thirst rose to life. I can't remember the last time my parched throat had relief. I scramble to the first cask and pull frantically at the cork. The theft of a few cups means nothing. I tell myself the cask will be ruined by the flood regardless. Finally, the cork suspends to my attack and thick red liquid bursts forth from the floor. There's no wine.
Yeah.
There's blood still warm from the body, whether animal or something else. I cannot say. The music has stopped. Have you noticed that the music has stopped?
I don't like that.
The foul liquid soon mixes with the rising floodwaters, creating a warmth that laps against my thighs. By all the gods, are the rest of these casks filled with blood as well?
Are we in a vampire fucking place?
I lack the courage to confirm my suspicion. Disgust quickly becomes fear as I turn to flee, but my weakened legs betray me and send me toppling over into the red ocean below. The smell of death is everywhere, threatens to consume me. I must escape this hell. Crawling on all fours like an animal, holding back screams, at least any foulness enter my mouth. I lurch forward through the wide waters and out of the room to freedom. I squint down the door corridors and I go east.
That's the way we just came from.
We went east? Oh, we went west. So we should go east.
That's going back now, I think.
No, because we went east. So we're going forward if we head east.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
At the end of the path, I find myself in a great hall with only sounds of rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table upon which rests china and silver on the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dinner guest. Noticing movement, I approach the chair at the table's head, but as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recoil in horror. Ready? Corpses or vampires?
Corpses.
The host of the feast is a corpse!
Yes!
As are all the invited guests. An army of the foul, reeling insects have been combs in their remains, and this is the movement I saw. Yeah! Almost one splendid feast was nothing more than a requiem for the damned.
You want to hear something gross?
Oh, please tell me.
I was taking out trash at the studio, and they opened the trash can. Mind you, this is a whole strip mall of places, and there's food in some of these places. Yeah, I open it, and I'm like, ugh, I don't like that sensation on my hand as I'm opening it. I throw the bag in, and what falls down? Fucking maggots from the lid. Almost fucking vomited right there. I was like, I know maggots aren't the fucking worst, but I was like, I'm
gonna die. I'm gonna die. That's disgusting. God. I take a moment, steady my shaking hands, then slowly back away from the table. Desperate to lose sight of the abomination before me, I gaze lands on the chairs upon which the dead were seated. This is a mistake, for the chairs appear to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Each one is covered in a layer of spikes that run from the seat up the back and down the arms. This explains the color of the carpet beneath my feet. I know I pray that the unfortunate divers were dead when the meal began. For if not, it is a simple task to envision the agonized screams that must have been sprung forth from their mouths. I grasp faintly the possibility that these souls had committed some terrible crime for which this was punishment, though in truth I suspect they committed no crime at all. There will be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was their last supper. Look down the dim corridors. Okay, so we didn't go backwards. This is progress.
Sort of, but if we go west, that's the opposite of east where we just went.
Yeah, so we should go north.
I think so.
Oh, shit! Against all hopes, we make it to the front door. Break it down, someone cries. So I give myself to the effort. In tandem with Nier and my wife, I slam my body against the thick, sturdy door. On the third try, I gives way and find ourselves sprawled on the ground outside the castle. The storm is in retreat. The clouds above are still dark and foreboding, but to the west I can see a shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. How can I thank you? I cry as tears join the rain on my cheeks. I will surely have died in there. Now I suddenly notice that my dress is in tatters and sheepishly try to cover my exposed skin. Oh no, my lady bits.
Your dress? Then you are a woman, madam.
I am. I prefer the two, a smile. I suppose that comes as something of a surprise, seeing as how I exist only in the form of words. Oh, they got us! I can see that one known as Nier is disappointed that the torn dress will be given no further description, but he hides it well. With none shrug, the three of us set forth to our awakening.
LMAO.
Behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Black smoke fills the abandoned castle, parading the countless damned souls inside with their final shroud. After a moment, the castle windows shadow from a mighty roar. A fresh breeze blows through the halls and corridors, clearing the smoke away for good. As we watch in awe, uncountable black shadows slowly flicker to life, crossing to and front in front of the broken windows. The castle is dead, have awakened to their new life as shades.
Oh shit. Oh look, she's not covered anymore.
Yeah.
You have anything to say about that?
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time.
I hear that. Okay, there. Now all the villagers can wake up, right?
Yes, if the mayor's assumption was correct.
I think we did it.
I think I have had enough wordplay to last a lifetime. Thank you very much.
You're telling me. Anyway, let's go see the mayor.
Let us go see the mayor indeed. Oh yeah, I can't grab that. Oh, he's got a thing before we do it and we get fucked up. Let's save again.
Berries.
Sap.
Yes.
Fuck! You jinxed it.
Yeah. I'm a little bastard.
You are. Oh, no, no. Save! I'm all flippity flopped. Flippity flap, flippity flop.
A flippity flop.
Hey, dude.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you so
How
much.
wonderful.
Here,
So much.
I
He's
have
got something for
you.
us.
Oh,
Yes!
sexy.
This looks valuable. I can really have it?
Money.
Of course.
What if Hugo sells it?
Oh, you can't sell it.
Oh.
Apparently a weapon of some renown, but we have little use for it.
Well, we appreciate it.
Thank you again for everything.
I feel like there's more. I remember more.
Those are the homies, right?
Huh?
Those were the homies.
I know, but I
Medicinal
remember
herb.
more. Maybe it's later. But yeah, that wasn't... I mean, it's not as bad as I remember.
Then maybe it's not done.
Yeah. You're not wrong. But we did do that. Oh, wait, I didn't even look at my fucking sword. Wait, how... 50%, we're not fucking done. What is it called? Fave?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's pretty good. What does it look like?
Looks like a katana.
It does kind of look like a katana. Let me go in this again. Read the story. There was once a famous poet in the land to the far, far east. Now in his twilight years, his ability had withered such that he can no longer craft a single staff in a verse. This poor poet spent every moment racked with sorrow for what had been lost, but one day a monk appeared by his side, gently placing a blade in his hands, and imparted the following words. We'll never know, not until we upgrade it.
Son of a bitch.
Each time you upgrade it, you get more of the story.
That kind of pushes me off.
Well, it's to
Oh my god, look,
it's
there she
to
is.
entice you into
Yona.
upgrading it.
Her name's Yona.
You
I forgot her name.
Damn.
I'm a bastard.
Nier would hate that.